Hi, it's Megan. I am shooting a couple of lipstick videos and been having some technology issues. It's actually not my camera, it's my computer. So first I had mic issues, now it's my computer. So I apologize if I don't get back to you or if I upload something that's like crazy and I have to take it down. I apologize. I'm working with Apple to get it fixed, but it hasn't been fixed yet. So I've got a few lipstick videos I'm shooting right now, and I'm a huge matte fan, which has just been like crusher killer for me this summer, since it was like the summer of the mattes, and I can't get every matte lipstick that comes out when there's like the summer of the mattes. But I did really get into the Charlotte Tilbury and got a bunch and did 2 videos on some of the ones that came out on their site kind of early. They'd sold out of 2 though, Glastonberry and Bond Girl, and that's what this video is for. And then Bond Girl is similar enough to another one that I'm actually going to show you that one again, just because when I swatched them, I actually had to reshoot a picture I was sending to someone showing the 2 next to each other because I couldn't figure out which one was which. I couldn't remember, and then when I put them on my wrist again, I couldn't tell the difference. On though, they're very different. So Matte Revolution, these are $32. There are 10 shades. According to the brand, create the illusion of fuller, wider lips with My Matte Revolution for lips that look lit from within. And that's a hint, by the way. These are not fully matte. These are kind of those satin matte, and Glastonberry, I don't know, I think it's kind of a satin shimmer matte. You know, there's that concept of matte with shimmer in it. And, you know, matte base with a little bit of shimmer. I'm going there. So she's saying you're using lighting trickery, and this is a, of course, long-lasting, buildable, hydrating formula, matte lipstick of the future. And so it has lipstick tree extract, which protects lips and is a natural antioxidant, and orchid extract, which soothes and hydrates, for a buildable cashmere finish. And that actually, the cashmere finish, I kind of look at it as velvet. Honestly, the one I have on right now, which is Bond Girl, I think does have almost like a crushed velvet. It's like a super rich, warm, rosy kind of color. You can see it. And it does apply pretty evenly. It's pretty opaque. And it's like, I don't know, you crush velvet and then you get this like soft little muted, really pretty effect, which is what I really love in matte lipsticks, is that the right ones give you that kind of a look. And so there's 3D glowing pigments, which create the illusion lit from within lips, which I think in Glastonberry are a little shimmery. And then that's pretty much it. Triglycerides, which is a perfect blend of oils and waxes, glide on for long-lasting color onto the lips. And then, of course, you have the square edge. So these are the 2 here. And so we're going to start with Bond Girl. One thing I have to say I wasn't thrilled about with the marketing this time around is, I don't know if I missed it last time, I just didn't notice it, but this time they kind of mentioned specific actresses, beauties, with respect to these colors. And I don't know, I kind of prefer the imagination. If I don't like the actress, whatever that they mention, I'm not sure that's a huge selling point. If I like her, maybe yeah, but I'm kind of past the age of wanting to look like actresses. So this right here is the square tip, and then it has kind of a rose gold as opposed to the regular gold that the Charlotte Tilbury has. So this right here is Bond Girl, and I've already said it. It's like a warm rose. You can definitely see the pink in it. Creamy matte texture, and I think it looks a lot darker on the camera, because I can see the camera off on the side there. I think it looks darker on camera than it does in real life, and it kind of wears away pretty evenly. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't settle in lip lines. These are not drying mattes, but it kind of fades away, like I said, to that kind of crushed violet sort of a look. Very pretty. This shade is growing on me. When I first saw it, I was like, it's okay, but it's growing on me, and I really like it now. A lot. Like, I really like it. This is Walk of Shame right there, and so you can see it's a lot pinker, but it's really quite close. And I'm going to put this one on just so you can see the difference between the 2. Swatched, I think there's a small difference. On, I think there's a big difference. And of the earlier ones I got, I thought Walk of Shame had the most inconsistent formula. It didn't wear particularly evenly on me, but I think the two ones that I got now actually wear much better, so I'm happy about that. And I had a couple people ask me about Glastonberry, whether it actually applies evenly or whether it's splotchy, and it actually does apply evenly, and it wears pretty evenly too, which for a color this kind of purplish is unusual and a nice thing. So they call this a sheer black currant hue. I don't know. Again, some of the marketing on this one, I don't know that I've ever seen a matte marketed as sheer hue. And I apply on camera for a reason, just so you can see how it applies. With this one, I have to be super careful. And completely dry my lips before applying it, blot, and then apply again. But if you do that, then I do get a really even application. I get really even wear. So it's a little bit more work on the application. But once you do that, I was really looking for patchiness. I love these types of shades. I really, really do. And this one I think is just a super vivid kind of purple plum with almost a blackened undertone. And the closest I found that I have is Live, which is one of the NARS Audacious, which is a little bit darker. And I'm going to compare that on my wrist so you can see them. So you can see Live is right here. They're pretty close. Live is the one on the bottom. But I was actually really impressed that when I applied this carefully, it really actually held up well. And the first one, Bond Girl, lasts about, I would say 2 hours. It's not the longest wearing. This one lasts a little bit over 2 hours, and I'm impressed with the wear on this one, I have to say. And it doesn't stain, doesn't bleed. So I think Glastonberry is a really great shade. Bond Girl, I like. I've had my kind of ups and downs on it, both, is it amazing and is it a standout? I'm not so sure it's a standout, but it's a really, really pretty kind of crushed rose warm thing on your lips. So if you're looking for a neutral, I would recommend it. That is all I have to say about these, and please subscribe on YouTube. I will put a link to the other videos I did on the other shades, and if you have comments, thoughts, suggestions, I would love to hear it.